Raquel trying to drag herself back to her feet, buys herself some time as she sidesteps and drives Zaya into the turnbuckle.
Raquel must be in complete agony with that damaged arm.
Well, so much of her game weight is power. And as you can see there, really has to just use one arm, the good arm, to deliver the fall-away slam.
Turning this matchup around in a hurry. Of course, Zaya Lee, this is the third woman she's faced. That might be it, Cole.
Off the second rope, that corkscrew elbow.
No doubt about it, perhaps the most indestructible powerhouse in the women's division. It's the one they're all kind of scared of. Kung Fu knee once again there from Zaya Lee.
Missed that time as Raquel ducked underneath. And now Raquel Rodriguez with the Tejana bomb with one arm, stacking Zaya Lee up.
Zaya Lee has been eliminated.
Well, that to me right there is a shocker. But there's a long way to go, Michael Cole.
Yeah, the former SmackDown Women's Champion, Miss Money in the Bank, who cashed in and won the title from Ronda Rousey, then lost the championship to Ronda, would love another opportunity. And Raquel Rodriguez bringing the power game to Morgan. Liv, of course, a victim of what happened last week in the loss to Damage Control for the tag titles. Like she was going for the code breaker, and Raquel Rodriguez outpowers her once again. Liv trying to roll through. Raquel just too strong.
Oh, even with one out.
Well, Liv Morgan now driving Raquel back to the corner. I believe she caught the elbow with that drop kick.
New look, newly extreme Liv Morgan. No semblance of fear from anything in this industry.
Liv with a running knee.
Mentioned that loss to Ronda Rousey permanently altered the psyche of Liv Morgan. Oh, powerhouse!
And now Liv up top in trouble, trying to fight out of this. Raquel Rodriguez. Liv rolls through, shoulders down for the win, and a kick out by Raquel at 2.
Victory roll wasn't quite enough. This might do it, Cole.
But even if Raquel somehow pulls off a miracle over Liv, the Gauntlet match still isn't over.
Got a fresh competitor coming down next.
Morgan lands on her feet. Liv, that step up enziguri, stunning Raquel. Went for oblivion. Raquel, though, picked Liv Morgan out of the air.
Come on, done it there, Cole.
Cover, is it enough? It is!
Liv Morgan has been eliminated.